All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Hopefully everyone's day's been going well. It looks like the hockey season, we're getting closer. We're targeting, as of now, a mid-January start to the season. We'll see how she goes, see how many games we end up with. But for a little bit of fun here today, we're going to try to predict who I think the Blue Jackets personal team award winners will be this season. Starting off with who I think wins the Vezina for the Blue Jackets, we're going to say Elvis Merzlikins. This is a tough one to call, as the Blue Jackets have two more than capable goalies between the pipes. I think this comes down to which one of the two break away from the pack. And after seeing the way this team played in front of Merzlikins in the stretch that, was it from the end of December to about mid-March, tells me a lot here. Tells me a lot. It doesn't just speak to the resiliency of this team, but it speaks to the abilities of Merzlikins to make the big saves when the team needs it the most, keeping his team in the games. And more importantly here, I love Corpy, but I think he's had his chance to prove himself on a few different occasions here. And that's not to say, he won't be good, but that was Merzlikins' first chance last season, and he flourished a lot. And I think there's no reason here to believe that this can't happen once more again this season. We're going to say, let's say about a 2.47 goals against and a 919 save for Elvis back there at net. Over for the Norris trophy, we're looking at Seth Jones for these Blue Jackets. This is a team that suffered injury after injury after injury, and they continued to fight through it last season. It was incredible to watch a team that was already so depleted from the offseason to just get more and more depleted throughout the season and continue to fight and continue to turn into a playoff team. It wasn't until Seth Jones went down, though, where we really started to see the cracks form. We really started to see this Blue Jackets team, if you will, struggle a bit on the ice. That is just how important Seth Jones was to this team. His defensive presence, his offensive presence. This guy does it all for this Columbus Blue Jackets team, and he's unreplaceable, period. He can help on a power play. Love Zach Werenski. Big fan. I think he takes another big step this season. But it's still, again, you see when Seth went off the ice, it felt like he was trying to do too much. Seth Jones is the cog of this team, and I think he does once again prove that again this season, and he's going to be the best defenseman on this team. We're going to say the Maurice goes to Oliver Bjorkstrand. Bjorkstrand, he's one of those guys that once he gets going, he gets going. And it seems like any and everything he puts on net, it goes in the back of the net. Putting up a team-leading 21 goals last season on 15 assists in 49 games played? So he didn't play as many as most people there with the injury problems there for a bit. But I think we could see a pretty similar stat line to that this season if he ends up seeing, again, a 50-game season. Maybe even a little bit better now with a talented Max Domi added to this offense to help open some things up for Yorkie here. We're going to say 50 games played and 22 goals. The Art Ross. Speaking of the devil, we're going to throw it over to Max Domi. Sorry, PLD. I love you. You held it last year, but I think we're giving this one to Max Domi right here. I really am a believer that 44-point season with the Canadiens last season, it was an outlier. A season where I don't think he was put in the best position to succeed, as we do know about how much depth with the Montreal Canadiens had up the middle. They moved him to the wing. And now I think we see Domi get a chance to return to center, a position he excelled in Montreal and played really well. And I really think he has a chance to take the reins here for Columbus to help elevate a team that had what was a pretty anemic offense from time to time last season. We're going to say 18 goals, 27 assists for Domi based on, again, a 50-goal season. That's our trophy thoughts, trophy winners for the Blue Jackets this season. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. Your winners. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.